Good morning, Wahconah. This is Tuesday, September 15th, the first day of school, day one on our schedule. I'm Mr. Rob, principal of Wahconah Regional High School, and we're happy to have you here on our first day of school as we head into the 2020-21 school year. This is most certainly not how we wanted to start this school year, but we are going to make sure that we make the absolute best of it. I want to start by officially welcoming our class of 2024 to Wahconah. We are certainly looking forward to working with you and meeting you in person in October. But in the meantime, we hope you have a successful start to your school year remotely starting today. We'd also like to welcome our class of 2023, our sophomore class, back this year. You have the advantage of no longer being freshmen, and you have fairly solid knowledge of how Wahconah works and who everybody is, so you're lucky in that regard, and we look forward to seeing you as well. We'd like to congratulate our class of 2022, our junior class, for officially making it to upperclassmen status. You're entering a critically important school year this year, and we certainly hope you make the most of it. And finally, it is with great pride that I welcome our class of 2021 back, our senior class, for your fourth and final year here at Wahconah. This also happens to be the final school year for our current building, so you're going out in style for sure. Who could have figured that your high school careers would have come to a conclusion in this way? But we're deeply committed to helping make this year as best as possible for you. And there's more to come about that in the coming days, weeks, and months. To all of our students and staff, we'd like to welcome you to our final school year here at Wahconah in the current building as we know it. This is certainly not how we wanted the final year of this building to play out, and it's certainly not what we envisioned, but once again, we're going to make sure we find ways to make the most of it. The big thing going into this year is we need to make sure we exercise a certain degree of patience. And we are able to not only work together, but move forward together, operating under the assumption that everyone is trying to do their very best to get started on the right foot. And as we work together and as we move forward together, we want to make sure that not only do we have a successful start, but that we have a successful school year, an enjoyable school year, and one that we hope to look back on fondly. With all of that in mind, we're going to use this time and space moving forward for the next 3 weeks during remote learning to do your daily announcements. So here we go. Today, you'll be meeting your A, C, E, and G block classes. Those are the classes that appear in the odd-numbered blocks in your PowerSchool scheduling matrix. If you're having difficulty logging into Google Classroom or your Zoom session, please email your teacher directly. Their email address is always the first initial and last name of their name, followed by @cbrsd.org. For example, mine is AROBB@cbrsd.org. If you're having questions or concerns about your schedule, please reach out to your guidance counselor directly via email. Mrs. Grady works with the students with the last names A through E. Mr. Anderson works with F through M, and Mrs. Salavantis works with students with the last names N through Z. In other news, last week, the vast majority of our students came in during the evening to pick up their school supplies. If you have not already done so, please email Mrs. Farley directly to set up a time between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. to come in and get what you need. And finally, our athletic director, Mr. Shannon, emailed all student athletes with important updates the other day regarding sports registration. Please go into your student email and find the most recent email from Mr. Shannon. Then please follow the directions carefully.